Help support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps your bank information private when shopping online. Get $5 right now to try the service at plughitzlive.com/privacy. Hello, Internet. I'm Scott with PLUGHITZ Live, part of the Tech Podcast Network. We are here at CES Unveiled 2019. I'm at the Glowbl booth, and I've got a communication platform behind me. We'll talk about that in a second, but first, go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
Hi, hello. My name is Bérangère Perry, and I'm Communication Manager for Glowbl, this startup company, French company.
Fantastic. So I see faces in bubbles behind me and what looks like a communication platform. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, as you can see, it's a web-based and mobile-based solution that tries to bring much more interactivity to virtual classrooms.
Okay.
So basically what we want to do is to mimic the human interactions of a real physical classroom.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And how do you mimic those interactions? Because it seems like that would be pretty specific.
You know, when you enter a room, a classroom, what do? Well, you watch the room. You want to see if there are other people that you know. And then you go to the table and you choose your seat, your neighbor. You choose and you sit. And after that, on the table, you want to share some contents because you want to show your lesson, you want to show a book, you want to show maybe a video on the screen or something. So that's what we do. We share any kind of content without using screen sharing because it brings lots of issues. So we want to avoid that.
We share content without screen share. Now, I spend probably 30 or 40 hours a week sharing either my screen or somebody else's. So I can appreciate this. How would you pull that off?
How would I?
How do you accomplish that? How do you share content without sharing the screen?
So on Glowbl, the platform, we developed some applications, very easy to use, of course, and you just upload from your computer or from YouTube or your library, your personal library, and you just share it then with the other participants. That means that the other participants don't have a continuous flow. There's no flow all the time for the document. Once it's uploaded, you just share it. And you don't lose all the bandwidth for that. So it's much better and less issues. It works better and you go straight to the point and you learn your lessons.
Now, I was looking at a video a little while ago and it looked like there was an interactive PDF file, maybe a tax document or something like that, and it appeared to be scrolling in the field. Exactly. Now, if I'm the one sharing the file and I scroll, does it scroll for everybody or does everybody have to follow along with me? How does that work?
That's the point. Everything on the on the table is seen by everyone in the same time. So yes, if you scroll, everybody sees it. That's the point, really. It's the same for the video. If you go to the minute number 5, everybody will see the same thing at the same time. That's the point. And while everybody is watching that, they can interact all together. Hey, what do you think about this? I think it's great. Oh, I prefer the first page. Oh, let me go back to the first page. See?
Okay, so as far as the interaction is concerned, let's say there's 3 of us or 6 of us in a room or whatever. Is it done with audio and video? Is it done with text? How do we interact with one another?
Okay, so basically you use the video conferencing feature very easily. You put on your camera if you are authorized. The administrator can grant the right or not. It depends on the use. If it's an online meeting, if it's a training session, it depends. So you can speak. If you prefer, you can send a chat, public chat. Simply, you click on your bubble, because on Glowbl you are represented by a bubble. You click on your bubble and you will send a public chat. But you can send as well a private chat. So no problem, nobody sees that. You can move your bubble, you can have a private side conversation with somebody else speaking in video conference without the other hearing what you say, which is very convenient. Just like in real life, you see, if I speak like this, very slowly in your ear, other people won't hear that. So we do the same, just like in real life.
Okay, so I can still be the troublemaker in the back of the classroom.
Exactly. It's true. Well, we want to avoid that, but just like in a real class, the teacher will say, you need to focus, you know, and they'll say, why are you moving your bubble from the main table? Come back.
Okay, so you can physically stand up and move with somebody else, and that's the metaphor for real life.
Exactly, especially during a classroom, a virtual class, you need to make some subgroups. One group will work on a project, another group will work on another project, and the teacher is moving from a table to another one. The same, we do the same. And then everybody gathers around the same table and they share all their projects. We do the same.
So you're doing a big group, you break into your breakout groups to talk about this topic and that topic, and there's a great episode of The Office about exactly that.
Exactly.
And so you can literally mimic that, and the administrator can walk table to table.
Exactly.
And
the administrator just needs to take the bubble and he moves his bubble to a table to another one. You choose, you need to make the choice to do it. And that's what our clients love about that. We have major universities in France doing that. Some companies like Allianz, 10,000 people use Glowbl on a daily basis to collaborate remotely. And we are very happy to offer this kind of experience. We have 2 patents for that. We are patented for the ergonomics. We are very proud to offer this kind of experience, yes.
So who is your target customer? Is it education? Is it corporations? Who are you looking to attract?
We are aiming at 2 major markets. I'd say first the big companies, like Allianz, as I said, with remote teams who need to work in team. So we are aiming these companies for virtual training, but not only. It can be virtual branches, that's what we call. It's like a bank advisor talking to that. And the other target, universities.
Okay.
We have universities among our clients, and we really want to expand internationally, especially in the US, but not only, everywhere, with university wanting to connect students with major teachers based all over the world.
So you could interact with a professor. You could interact with a professor that maybe isn't at your campus for a university.
Exactly, it's a very nice way for universities to attract very important speakers or famous speakers, and it's a way to make university look better and to attract new students, you know, and have a better fame. Yeah.
Well, I really love this idea. If people want to get more information about it, how can they do that?
They Google Glowbl and they go www.glowbl.com, and we'd be happy to show them what Glowbl is.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you very much.
For continuing CES coverage, stay tuned to plughitzlive.com/CES.